EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Who will represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl? We're about to find out as off we go in the NFC title game. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check out.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They run once more with McCaffrey. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, 49ers.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now this time they'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out to the goal line and in. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown San Francisco. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will take the early advantage. They lead 7-0 in this NFC title game. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go! Let's take it!
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Yeah, here we go. I take it.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Once again, it's Warren. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Moore going in motion. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
There we go. We're going to 54 right in. We go 46. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's down the field for Lamb. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. His first catch of this NFC Championship game. Good enough for a 1st down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
Second down and 3.
Here we go, set.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
What an impressive play by this linebacker. I mean, Mike, back in the day, you would never see a linebacker take down a wide receiver in the open field like that. But these guys are tremendous athletes who can really hold their own in space. And he killed that play before it even had a chance to develop.
On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Okay, great.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
A run up the middle with Warren. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren.
Complete to Jalen Warren.
1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 10. Here we go. 46. 26.
Now Prescott. This is caught at the 2. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st.
And he will take it in himself. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Dallas.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On 1st down, here's Garendo. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he's going to get the 1st down up past the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
Throwing now from the gun. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop. Gets in to bring him down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, check. Over 154 wire. 26.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's into the hands of Tyquan Thornton. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. That is Ferguson in motion. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll return with more of the NFC Championship game. After this, they need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. 27. Again, Prescott to the air. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet in bounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. That's a gain of 14 and a 1st down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Second down, Prescott. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up 1st downs without getting to 3rd down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. And when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to 3rd and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Here's Dobbins. And he's brought down to the 17, but that's going to be good enough. A first down picked up on the ground.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Here we go. 26.
Throwing is Prescott. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal.
Here we go, going to 54, wide in. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54, wide in.
Here's Dak to throw. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Cowboys. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. He's got it. The Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Cowboy 80. Get up. Ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
The score, Cowboys 14, 49ers 7.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. On the play fake, Dak. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
54, going to 54. Here we go, 47. There we go, kill. 26.
On third down, Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Cowboys.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Here we go, 46. Yeah! Here we go! Right there!
That is Ferguson in motion.
26.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard.
Yeah! Here we go! Right there! Go.
A tight end in motion now.
26.
They'll try and run it here with Warren. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Good. Hey, 47. 47. Then we're going to 53. 26.
Prescott. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12. At the 49ers 30-yard line.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47. 26.
On second down, it's Dak. In trouble, and down he goes.
We spent so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on third down, and give yourself a chance.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. We're going to 54 right here. 26.
Dak facing third and long. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within one possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Hey, check that. Street. Here we go.
He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
By Osa Odighizuwa. A loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. 1 quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him.
Oh, he pumps up the football. The Niners have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And an important gain there as they move out past the 20-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
And he'll get about 5. They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Let's go.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set.
Oh, we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Maris Leofau. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Reichert now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cowboys will take a 21-7 lead.
49ers 7. Will Reichert to kick off.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Now they'll set up to throw. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the 1st down. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one. It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here is 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
At the Cowboys 1-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
All right, now, what can the Niners do as they face a big two-point conversion here? He'll drop to throw. That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
They run with Warren. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. 70 seconds left to go in this game. They face second down and 7.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, check. Here we go, kill. Here we go, 46.
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. And the Niners are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
You know, as they say, hindsight being 20/20, but they probably would have been better off just leaning on the ground game to close this one out. Instead, they decided to put the ball in the air, and now in the blink of an eye, all the pressure suddenly shifts to their defense to try to close this one out.
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Come on, set. Go.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. The rookie from Tennessee looking sharp with that throw. He gets his guys a first down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Right back to Pearsall again. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Let's go.
That's caught by McCaffrey. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, 49ers.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Now, first and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Just a tremendous finish to what's been a tremendous game, Mike. I mean, not only do they get that late touchdown here in the final stages, but here with time winding down, they're an extra point away from taking the lead and likely coming away with a big victory.
A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Ready, check. Ready, check. Hey, kill. Kill, check. Go to 54, go to 54. Line.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And a timeout is called, so now you're probably looking at one final play back in their own territory. This is going to take a miracle. They'll come up now for second down.
Yeah, here we go. Ready, check. Ready, check.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Now, on second and long.
47. Here we go. Kill. Here we go, 46. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Here we go. One final play. Going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded.